do the thing. I hate that I did that. Hi, child. Hold up, I'm updating the stream info because for some reason Streamlabs decided to just not do that when I hit go live. It was like, you know what? No, we're gonna keep it how it was instead of what you said it was. There we go. Okay, cool. No. Cool. Now it's updated. Now from what I know, it just goes straight into the game once you open it. Mic settings, well, yeah. For real. It's very annoying. Alright, let's see if this works. I would love if it did. And it decided to mute my microphone for whatever reason, but whatever. Wine, yeah, wine, let's go. It's very... Alright. You hear the
Night
game?
has fallen and you're weary from travel.
Adult grape, you say?
Stars fill the sky above, and in front of you is a brightly lit wooden house, the only building you've seen for days.
Ooh. So yeah, I have no idea what this game is about. I just saw it in my library and I'm like, it looks interesting. Alright. It's very loud in my ear. Hopefully it's not too loud for you.
You walk toward the house, hearing the sounds of laughter and talk as you reach the door and push it open.
I like this art style. Ooh. Is it annoying that my cursor is here? Should I get rid of the cursor or are we good with the cursor being there? I can just tuck it in the corner, I guess.
You sit down and join the game. It's a cheap buy-in, and not many of the other players are very good.
I'm good at card games.
The lady fiddling with dice gets good cards, but has no real strategy. The man to your right
unless we're playing poker. I don't know how to play
hold on
poker.
to the highest cards he has, regardless of suit or any consideration of matches.
Oh, what else is
The
here?
man in gray across from you, though, he's good.
He's good.
He already had the largest pile of coins when you bought in, and while your winnings grow quickly, you can't quite
Gotta go all in,
catch 'em.
baby. Keep on
One
playing.
by one, the other players leave the table.
A and J is a
Sometimes
win
with
ball.
pique,
I don't know how to play
or with
poker,
wry
okay?
humor, leaving their winnings with you. Or
I
the
know
man in
words
gray.
for poker. Don't know anything about it. Alright, let's keep playing. Ooh! Is he a wolf? That's kind of cool. That's a harmonica. Okay, who bet the feather? Who bet acorns? Yo, royal flush, right? That's just an automatic win.
Finally, it's just you and the man in gray. He looks at you, full of humor, and winks. Last hand?
I'm
He
in.
deals, you draw, and look at your hand.
Let's go.
It's good. It's great.
Nothing can beat that,
The
right?
best hand, in fact. A royal straight flush.
Oh, straight flush.
Spades.
Ace high. Nothing can beat me.
But the man in gray pushes forward his whole pile. You're not sure exactly how much it is, but it's more than you've got. You can't match that.
Just also go. We got a straight royal flush.
The man in gray stops you. Now, if you like,
Oh.
I'll let you wager your word. I know you'll be good for it. Just promise you'll pay the debt.
Nothing can beat it.
I ask.
Great. Why would I fold then?
Yep.
10, Jack, Queen,
King,
Ace.
Ace. All spade.
You got
The
my
man in
word.
gray smiles. All right then. I'll call.
Put her down. Oh. What? Oh, because I didn't have anything. Wait. Wait. He was a wolf. You damn dirty cheat. Direwolf, Chapter 1, Where the Water Tastes Like Wine.
Well, your luck wasn't so good, was it? That's quite the hand, but not for the game we're playing. I'm afraid you owe me. Your life, sure, but more than that, your labor.
Cat, that skull wasn't there before. Alright.
You see, this land is built on stories. It's one big story, this country, woven of many small.
What happened in this week's band practice?
Few
Tell
of
me.
the small ones are strictly true, and the big story is mostly a lie.
Dude, I'm digging this music.
All the stories and songs and myths and legends start somewhere, with a seed. As they're told and retold and passed around,
Why is this eye
they
closed?
grow and change to become the stories we know.
Stories we know.
To pay your debt to me, you'll be carrying stories, finding the seeds first and then spreading them, telling them onwards so they can begin gaining strength. This is no light task. Stories are heavy.
Dude, I love this music.
Most of the stories you'll find will be small seeds. They might be true, but they'll grow wild and unbelievable with the telling.
Alright, Mr.
The more
Wolfman.
important stories are the true ones, the ones people will tell you about their own lives. Those often get lost in the
What is
weeds
this
of
big
the
story
big
you're talking
story.
about? So, guy Jared, he went up to the teacher and showed his trumpet. And so he broke the trumpet in half? What the? How do you break a trumpet in half? I shouldn't be
The
surprised. I've
more
seen
true
someone
stories
like
you can find
fold
and
their
tell,
flute.
the more you can weave that truth into the big story. Tarnish it a bit, perhaps, but isn't a
That's what I
dingy
said.
and battered truth
How do you
better than
break a
shining
trumpet?
lie?
In half. Isn't a dingy batter truth better than a shiny line? I
No.
guess.
Go ahead. You tell me a story.
We're telling
I'll
the story.
trade you some
Ooh,
information
I can tell your
about
story.
task.
Whoa. Wait, whoa. Hold up. What is this about? 3 of travel, choice, morality. Heaven desires fulfilled, wishes come true. Fortune, fate, luck, the tower, death. Whoa. Okay, it didn't really give me any instructions. Let's do a story about travel. Tell the story of the northbound train blinking its giant eye as it crawls through the night. Series of endless doors. That's parting of a cloud flags. Tossing a pair of bone dice. Okay, I guess I can try to not say that word. Snake eyes. What's this? This. Tell the story of a black and gray city where every building is filled with death. I want to hear that story. You tell the story of a black.
I'll
Okay, that was
strip
very
away your
quick.
flesh to make the journey easy.
Huh?
But still you'll feel pain.
Sir. Not what I meant.
Hunger,
Why?
weariness, thirst, and despair. They're all part of stories. The part not often told.
Okay, can we go back to the part where you said you were gonna strip away my flesh?
And death, yes. But as long as your task remains, you come back.
Okay. Let's talk about morality since you were gonna strip my flesh. Tell a story of the endless series of doors of different kinds, each leading only
You
to more doors.
sometimes have to make choices about what kind of story
Wait,
you'll find.
okay, I'm confused.
Is it a love story?
The stream is now a
Or a
mature stream.
tragedy?
I think it already was.
Don't gather too many of one kind, though. This grand
Right, we can't have
story
favorite
needs
genres.
variety.
I guess we just have to hit all of them? Oh, I think I have to go around and like collect these cards and tell them to him.
Travel? That's your job. Wander from place to place, gather those stories and spread them. People get
Okay.
bored hearing the same stories over and over. But an old cliche
Okay,
in one state
pick a lane,
might
sir.
be a rip-roaring new yarn
So I can say fuck
in
how yes for
another.
you, mom. I can say whatever, mom. I mean, I don't think I've ever been. Okay, yeah, I think I go around and I collect these cards to tell him because he wants stories for whatever reason. Tell a story of a party cloud of fly.
Your deepest desires, your greatest wish.
Big Rock Candy Mountain.
Big Rock Candy Mountain, El Dorado, the Promised Land, that place just over the ridge where they all say that the water tastes just like the sweetest wine.
Hey, that's the name of the game. Water tastes like wine.
Well, I don't know where that is.
Okay, well, what? Okay.
It's supposed to be somewhere in this country. Ask the people you meet. They're all searching for the same thing.
Alright, last one. Wheel of Fortune. Tell a story of bone dice,
It's just luck.
winking snake eyes.
Funny how bad luck seems to follow the folks who already have problems aplenty.
True.
Well, try your luck out there in this country. See how the dice treat you.
Okay.
It's not all bad. You'll have to work hard, but I'll give you the gift for seeing the true shapes of people.
Okay.
Not many who can do that.
Hold on, I need to check something. Give me a second. Cool. Okay.
Go on your way, Seeker. Maybe we'll meet again, or maybe not.
Well, I think we have to meet again.
Either way, it'll be an experience.
It will be an experience.
I'm jealous in some ways.
Don't be.
I hope you find what you're looking for.
I don't know what I'm looking for. Whoa! He really did take my flesh. Whoa! This is interesting. I'm not controlling the camera. This is cool. Oh, this is the house we were just in? Hold on. I don't control the camera, so don't come at me for that. Oh, what was Canada! Oh, okay, we're... Okay. Whoa, okay, wait, what's this about? We can whistle! This is cute! I can't whistle that well. Right. How do I search? It didn't really give me any
Being
instructions.
ransacked. There's furniture piled in the front yard, ammunition
Uh-oh.
heaped under the mailbox, and a crowd of clean-cut men ripping apart a car in the driveway.
That strange. I almost said the word I
The
can't
two
say.
heavily armed, mud-caked women leaning over the porch railing share the same bored grin. One shouts at you. Lend a couple innocent gals a cigarette?
Layman in his couple as a gas cigarette. Smoking is bad, but we're in like what, 1860s or something.
You
Sure.
are about to hand her a smoke when those men draw pistols and shove you hard into the dirt. You know these girls? They demand.
Nope.
Once they've dumped your bag out into the road, they decide you're harmless.
I'm so
If you were
confused.
selling booze too, you'd have
Are
a
they
lot
not
more
concerned
cash.
about the fact that I have no
Sneers one.
flesh?
On the porch behind
Or was
them,
that a metaphor or
the two
something?
bootleggers are fingering their empty rifles, grinning in disappointment.
Okay, bye. Oh, they are criminals. Okay. That makes more sense. Can I move any faster? Oh, thank you. Your goal: to fulfill your obligation to the wolf by finding all 16 characters scattered over the US and trade stories with them until you earn their trust and finish their story. Interesting. By having adventures, you'll begin to collect stories. When you meet characters, they'll ask you for different types of stories: tragic, hopeful, scary, thrilling, or funny. Remember what sort of adventure you had and you'll know what type of story you got. Stories will grow and change as you tell them. Once you tell a story to a character, it will be out in the world and you may encounter someone else who will tell you a better version of it. These better versions will be more entertaining when you tell them to characters, but be sure to tell different stories so that you have a chance to grow them all. The stories you get from characters are wild cards. They will fit any 5 categories. However, telling them will not cause them to grow, so use them sparingly as you're giving up a chance to spread other stories. If you want to swap around the stories you tell, you can do that in the inventory. There are several ways to... What does 3 in cart in your... What? Wait, what? What does 3 in cart your Etsy? What are you saying? There are several ways to travel across the US. The easiest is walking, but it's slow. You can speed up your walking pace by whistling. Hold down the button and match the notes to keep your spirits and speed up. See controls for... Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to look at the controls. You can also hop a ride on a boxcar. That's fun. This will get you exactly where you need to go, but runs the risk of getting injured by the railroad cops. To hop a ride, find a train yard. A safer way to travel: hitchhiking. To hitchhike, hold the hitchhike button while standing next to a road with cars on it. Not every car will stop. They won't always carry you the full distance, but you will be safe. If you got some cash, you can go to a city and ride the fast, safe passenger trains from place to place. It costs money, but best way to travel. Each time you meet a character, you'll have a night to talk with them and exchange stories. If you tell them the kind of stories they want, you'll gain their trust and move forward through their tale. However, there's no penalty to telling them a different story. You will still learn whatever they have to tell you. Okay. Characters have multiple chapters, and when you fully open the eye in the interface, the next time you meet them, you'll move on. Want to check your Etsy, and I saw the mushroom had 5 and 3 in carts. Oh, that means like how many people have it in their cart. Like, they've like added it to their cart, but they haven't bought it. That's what that means. When you finish all the chapters, you won't see them again. Each time you finish a night with a character, they will move somewhere else. You can always check the map to see where they are, but they will also show when they move. The inventory holds... Oh, am I supposed to be playing this game with a controller? I can't do that. Potential customers. Yeah, basically. I don't have a controller. Oh well. Okay, so this was meant to be played with a controller. I don't have a way to do that because of... I'm not on Steam. It's a lot harder to do customer control with Epic, because that's where this is. This be. The inventory holds the mementos you've collected for characters you met. Once a character trusts you fully, they'll give you something to remember them by, which can be used to travel to where you first met. Oh, that's cute. Inventory screen also has tabs so you can see your story, a timeline of your adventures, a map of the US, and your progress with each of the characters. Interesting. Okay. This is sick. This is sick. Very cool. Right, controls. Hitchhike, okay. Control, okay, that's it. Okay, but I wasn't controlling the camera before, so don't say I am now. How do I match the whistles? You didn't tell me how to match whistles. Didn't tell me how to do that. I don't control the camera. Liar.
Off the road and into the woods, you can't help but come across this package by the old tree tied to a sturdy stick. The cloth wrapping conceals,
Cat?
though not
Dog?
particularly well,
Animal? Pet? Friend?
something large and softly unsettled. The shape gives a start.
Oh, it's a person.
Please don't tell my pa that I'm in here, it says in a small voice.
Why not?
Pa doesn't want to live with us anymore.
Oh.
Go with him. Don't tell him, please. I'm hiding.
Oh. Okay,
You tell
child.
the boy you'll keep his secret. You don't
Aw.
see his father.
That's so
anywhere.
sad.
You don't see another soul.
I'm sorry, little child. Alright, we have a map. Oh, we were up in Maine? Interesting. Crazy. Oh, this take long time. Alright, let's head to Portland. Oh, lighthouse. I love the whistling.
They don't come every year, you know.
Nice.
The old man is sitting at the edge of a rotting old pier, crooked legs
I like watching
dangling over
birds.
the water. He watches a pair of seagulls preen and groom
I don't know
each
what
other
these symbols
on
mean.
a rock just off the shore.
Let's watch
They
them.
seem to wait for something together, fidgeting and
That's
rubbing
very
against
cute.
one
I love the idea of like
another. And when
someone
they fly
watching
off,
the same birds
fly
come. Like it's
together.
cute.
these two.
I
these
don't think
same
they're the
two
same too, but it's
have been
nice.
coming
Nice
here
to
ever
I don't think
since I was a
seagulls
boy.
live that long.
He watches them fly away until their bodies are dots vanishing into the low sun. Always the same pair. Wonder what keeps him coming back to this town. He shrugs. It must be home.
Aww. Very cute. Alright. Do I need to change? It's a hassle, but I can make it so I use a controller. I might have to do that. Okay, hold up. I'll... Give me a minute. Okay, I tentatively have it. Yes! I did it. I got a controller. Got controller support. Okay, now I have to relearn the buttons. Okay, inventory. Okay. Okay. Okay, cool. Okay. Interesting.
Well, I'm gonna heft my spade up upon my weary back.
Oh, there's not a walk button. Interesting.
Last rites tucked in my soul.
Okay. Interact is A. Inventory Y. Hitchhike. Cool. Cool.
Got no companion, except for
The woman walks the small town square with the poise of Betty Davis.
Didn't she die recently, Betty Davis? Or am I thinking of someone else?
Elevating the sidewalk into a plush Hollywood carpet. And wrapped around her
I'm
neck,
Googling it.
a yellow velvet ribbon.
Oh no, she died a while
bright
ago.
as an ocean
Okay, never mind.
sunrise.
Okay, wait, so what year is this taking place? So like early 1930s, maybe? Okay.
You question a well-dressed man parked outside an oyster house. Prudish woman.
Prudish.
I took her on a fine date and she didn't remove so much as a ribbon. Excuse me, can you step back from the coupe? That's the spirit.
Rude.
You talk with a waitress smoking outside a diner. Something funny about her. Just showed up one day. Doesn't work, doesn't live anywhere far as I know. Just around. Myself, I'd love to know who made all her beautiful clothes.
Let us ask
A
around.
longshoreman watches Steve Doors load up a crane.
She's dead.
Yellow ribbon? That woman's dead. Ghost dead. Buddies of mine, they've seen her all over the Atlantic for decades now.
A ghost.
You can see storm
House.
clouds on the horizon, and you don't relish the thought of being caught wandering this rocky seaside road in the rain. Fortunately,
I would not like
you
to
find the lighthouse
walk in the
door
rain
open,
either.
with a daunting staircase before
Obviously, we're going into the lighthouse.
you. At the top of an ornate wrought iron spiral, you're breathless and feeling the strain on your knees. Rain
Got
already
them weak old
batters
knees.
the walls outside. You can only knock on a heavy wooden door leading into the upper level.
Muffled voices.
Muffled voices and light seep in beneath the door. Looks like we got
Let's
a
listen.
visitor.
Oh,
Sounds
Never
like
mind,
a
they heard
man's
me.
voice, deep and rough.
Well, behave yourself. I'll open the door.
Another man, this one with a higher, more sonorous voice. I always behave myself. He feigns indignation, but his tone betrays affection instead.
very cute.
After a moment, the door
Tall
unlatches
and
from the
muscular,
inside and
ooh.
opens. The man before you is tall and muscular, with a hint of a paunch beneath his wide chest. The heavy
I
iron
love
knob
the
on door
narration,
looks nearly dainty.
but oh my god,
with
it's so
huge
slow.
hand.
Didn't want to be out in this rain, did you? Come in.
Despite the rough exterior, this room looks like a well-appointed parlor.
Ooh.
There's a rug on the well-trod wooden floor, and an enormously plush couch. And sat upon it
This
is
is
a
what happens
stocky
when you
fellow,
read faster
grinning
than other
through a
people
great
talk.
hazel-colored beard.
Because I've read this thing like
Tea?
twice over now.
He offers, hoisting a teapot.
I just, been here long.
A few years.
The tall one sits on the sofa,
They are
wrapping his
so a
arm
couple.
casually around the other lighthouse keeper. 5, says the smaller, but by no means small, man.
That
They're
long?
so
Time
together.
flies. We traveled together before that. You must have some good stories from the road, huh?
I
You
got
wake
some.
up the next morning on their old sofa,
There were
still
cakes.
warm from an excess of tea.
That's adorable.
And cakes? There might have been little cakes.
We just had dinner
Prodigious
with
snoring rumbles in
two
from the
lovely
floor
gay
above
lighthouse
you,
keepers.
and
I
you
love it.
quietly take your leave.
That's adorable. Hey, well, I would like a ride, please. Come on. Do I have to stand on the road? I'll whistle for you. Yeah, thank you. Very kind. Where'd the music go? There it is. Oh, you're dropping us? Really? Really? Let's whistle. I love the whistling. Alright.
A dusty truck and a man on horseback pull up next to one another in front of the grocer.
Are they brothers?
Suddenly, the driver and the rider, two wiry old men with identical
Oh no, they're just
haircuts,
people.
start shrieking at one another.
What's going on here?
The man with the truck leaps
He
into
is
the
brother!
Brother!
I was
street,
right!
shouts. The one on
Brother!
the horse tumbles out of his saddle.
Brother!
Brother!
They
Love
embrace in the road.
30 years!
Hollers the driver.
Aw, they haven't seen each other in
The
30
rider,
years.
tears streaming down over his face, corrects him.
No! 32!
Aw. Oh, wow.
Everyone here is
Wow.
watching these two older men cry and hug one another in the middle of Main Street. Cars and wagons are backing up. People are yelling.
Take a photo of us!
The
Aw.
driver begs you. Starts hauling a tripod out of the bed of his truck.
We're not getting out of the road.
The
Nice
long-lost
picture.
brothers pose
Aw.
in front of traffic, cry
Ooh,
snot
they gave me
pouring out of their
money.
noses. As angry passerby wave you out of the road, each
Aw.
brother presses a
That was
coin.
very cute. Can we go, like, inside the city? We can. We entered. Ooh. Wait, but we don't need...
This city
go on
is like
explore.
no other you've been to. Crooked streets splay out in a maze of narrow passages,
Going to
no
Harvard.
two alike. Soon, you find yourself in twilight, utterly lost.
I love it. Well, we are
Bright light
basically
crests
immortal at
around
this
one
point, aren't we?
corner. A
We can
car
just keep walking.
approaching.
Nothing can hurt us. Keep walking.
Unable to afford rescue,
No, we
you
could.
keep walking.
But it's very cute.
The asphalt turns to crooked cobblestones that threaten to wrench your ankle out of place.
Again, I mean, I
Was
don't
this
have flesh, so
always a
I guess it
moonless
doesn't
night?
matter.
The stars multiply, each one looking like a pinprick through which light is exiting the terrestrial world.
It's so lovely.
It's hard finding your way through in pitch darkness.
Oh, it's
You go
just
by
actually
touch
super
and
dark.
sound, feeling the scale of the streets by the echoing of your footsteps. Fingers tracing the rough. You quiet yourself, suddenly fearful.
no thunder. Can't.
The clear
Oh.
sky tells you it's not thunder, but cannon
This took
fire. The city comes
crazy,
alive with fires
right?
and shouting.
Trampled by a mob of men.
You
Thick
find
brown
yourself
hoods.
trampled by a mob when you come to. There's
The
no
war.
sign of the commotion.
Which
The
war?
war that you were just caught in. The comically shrill honk of a Model A running up the road startles you, and you crawl.
Huh. Earn money. Panhandle, or let's look for work. We're not going Panhandle. Hit 4 factories, nobody's hiring today. That's a shame. Cruising around the city with the same elusive rejected. Oh yeah. Nobody wants us. Aww. Sad little lunches together. Aww. Alright, let's... What is that a volcano? That's a volcano. Let's check out this place first.
His clothes are expensive, but unkempt. A tailored
Oh, he's a
jacket
train hopper.
stretched and warped out of its best.
You got a lot
fit
for
by
him.
You
Yeah,
offer
sure.
a match, which bends and nearly snaps as he scratches it against.
Don't
Where are
rightly
you
know
headed?
where I'm going.
You notice how deeply
Interesting.
wrinkled it.
They built a railway just past Missy Hudson's estate.
Who's Missy Hudson?
Damned racket ruined our soiree. Might have been a few bottles of Armagnac too many when I walked down the tracks to tell them to keep it quiet.
He just swallowed the spoon. Huh. Interesting. Camp. Oh, there's camps. Quinn. Nothing shaking.
Hey there,
I-
stranger. You're welcome to
I
enjoy
love
this
this.
fire with me. If you're respectful, that is.
There, look at the dog.
This here is my spot, and I ain't inclined to share it with any bad characters. You can call me Quinn.
Hi, Quinn. How are
These
you?
here are my venturing companions. Cass is the big un, and the one with the spots is Flip.
I love Quinn. He's
I
my
usually
favorite.
beat my way on the rails, but the road news said this town was fat, and the weather was fine. So I'm taking in the sights and seeing what I can drum up. I'm in the mood for something real funny like.
Real funny life, alright. Let's see, what do I got? The boss likes tarot cards, okay. If you do okay. Snack-a-thon, icon when it reaches there. Okay, oh, okay. Tell them types of stories they request, you'll gain their trust and the eye will open. When it opens fully, the next time you meet them, they'll open up more about their life. They'll remember this from conversation to conversation, so don't feel you need to open the eye all the way the first time you meet someone. Dance around, get to know them. It's very lovely. Okay, he wanted something funny like story, past memories, family, travel. That's okay. Let's look at travel. Do we have anything that's funny? I don't think we have anything that's funny. Let's tell him about. We'll tell him about the women being arrested.
Not sure I quite follow that one.
Oh,
Authority, bosses and such. I ain't nobody's little Angelina if that's what you're asking. I take care of myself and my dogs. I don't need no jocker looking out for me. So if you're offering, don't. Shoot. thought
I'm
told
sorry,
you to be
Quinn.
You want to keep enjoying my... You got any happy...
Oh, happy. We have a happy story. We have the brothers. That's a happy story.
Now that's a happy story.
I agree.
My family.
Oh yeah. What about your family, Quinn?
There ain't no way I'm gonna start jaw-flapping about those bastards.
Whoa.
Judases, the lot of them. Enough. Hey, tell me a funny story. You seem like you...
We don't have any funny stories though, is the thing. I mean, maybe this guy is funny. The train man.
I remember that one.
Oh!
A couple good jokes
you
can
did think
get
that
you
was
out
funny.
of a fix sometimes. Traps and such. Well, one time in Fort Worth, a
How
fella
dare
tried
they
to
try
take
to take
Cass and
Cass and
Flip
Flip.
away. Said a kid couldn't look out for him proper like. That they were fat in Fort Worth and they were going to the pound so that he could find him a good home.
No, don't take Cass and Flip.
Well, before I could much argue, Flip bit the hell out of that busybody, and Cass and I joined in shortly.
Good job,
I don't
Quinn.
think
I'm
I
proud of
ever
you.
seen a fella so surprised.
I'd be surprised if that happened.
Guess
too.
I ain't going back to Fort Worth no more. Hey, tell me a funny story.
We don't
You
have
seem-
funny stories. Quinn, I'm sorry. Some, tell about that, I guess.
What's the use in telling sweet happy tales if in they make you snooze?
I'm sorry.
Well, I don't know a whole lot about the past, but
What do you know?
they say there's an Injun grave around these parts.
Oh.
Say it's haunted and full up with angry spirits.
Interesting.
I used to love hearing stories of cowboys and Injuns fighting it up. Would swap tales with the youngins.
The youngins.
But, well, I suppose if someone shot me, I'd be pretty vengeful too.
Truth.
You got any happy?
Do we have any happy stories? Not really. We already used them all up.
Well, that sure was a downer. Give me a
Sorry.
good venture traveling. I sure do love it. And I seen some pretty things. I seen serpent trains passing on a green and gold sea. I seen
sounds
mountains
lovely.
so tall and forests so thick. I once seen a bunch of townies skinny dipping. I seen terrible
Oh.
things too. Biblical floods and starving folks. And black blizzards full of dust. Oh, heck. The night's over already. I sure enjoyed talking to you, but I gotta get on. I
Okay,
think I'll see
he's
what's
going
happening up the road this way. The tramping life suits me just fine. With
I
things
love
being so
Quinn.
depressed, folks walk around like it's the end of
Alright, I
everything
forgot
good.
this takes place in like
but
the
it ain't.
Depression.
Plenty nice things to see if you know where to look.
Alright, bye, Quinn. Quinn chapter 2 now available. Let's go. Quinn's over there in New York. Maybe we make our way over to Quinn. Black Crow. Oh. Alright, tell me about it. You could go find your friend again, ask them more about their life. They might want better stories. I did. Oh, okay. Interesting. How do I match the notes, though? You're telling me to keep matching notes, but you don't tell me how.